That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style. That's Cabbie-Style.
Welcome to the new episode of Cabbie-Style. I'm gonna go back under the cabin and keep putting up that hardware mesh, but first I need to clear some snow from the roof. You can see it's hanging off. I ordered a special telescopic roof scraper thing that can go 20 feet, so I can go all the way up and just slide the snow off whenever it snows. Because last year the snow really built up, and then it hardened, and it was really hard for me to get it off. So I just want to stay on top of it this year. But my scraper thing hasn't arrived yet. You can see where the pipe is for the stove. There's a little snow blocker thing that stops it, but we didn't have that last year. This was one bad thing last winter that happened at the cabin, where the snow built up on the roof and then came sliding down, and it broke the chimney off. And then I had to get the guy who installed it to come all the way from Ottawa. Had to pay him $500 to do a new chimney pipe. So when he came back, he fixed it, but he also installed the snow blocker thing, which is good. But also, I just really don't want something like that to happen again. Maybe I need to go get the ladder. Quite a bit better already, I guess. That's a reasonable amount until my scraper comes. Last week I was getting so frustrated when I was trying to put up the hardware mesh. I had such a terrible day. So I decided to do things a little bit differently. I don't want to use the stapler anymore. It kept jamming, or the staples wouldn't shoot out. Had to keep loading it. It was just horrible to use. So I decided, I was doing some research. I'm just going to use these little screws. And then I got some washers. So I'll put the screw through, and then the washer, because it kind of covers a circle, it'll press up the hardware mesh. I think that's good. It's a lot stronger than the staples, maybe a little more time consuming, but it's okay. And then there's some spots around the corners where there wasn't enough room for me to get the staple in there, and there won't be enough room for me to get the drill in. So I just got some thumbtacks. These might not be strong enough, but I just figured it's $1 for this little thing of thumbtacks. So I'm just going to try pressing it up using thumbtacks in the corners. See how that goes. And another thing that was making me in a bad mood when I was doing it last week was I was just getting too cold. So I got some new gloves, some better gloves that are warmer and also dexterous. And I got some those hot pack things that you can put in your shoes or in your pockets. I've got some in my shoes right now, so I shouldn't get as cold this time. So I got a couple hours to do this. I'm not going to get it done, but I'll see how much I can do and then drive back to Montreal. I wanted to show this to the neighbors. They're so nice. Ali was talking to them about the orange cat. They were concerned. They wanted to make sure that he was keeping warm, so they gave us a bale of hay, of straw, I guess. And I put it in there to keep him. Oh, there he is. Hello. Just talking about your house. I also insulated underneath and inside to keep it more warm. This bowl is totally full, only 12 hours ago. He's a pig. I've been having some issues with him. Basically, Suzanne is obsessed with trying to get out to fight him. So it's hard for me to open the front door because she goes charging out and it's hard to stop her. And yesterday, she got out and then they fought. And then I couldn't get her out from under the cabin for a long time. Oh my goodness. Often it's when I'm walking to the car to drive to school, she does this to me a few times. And then when I get to school, I notice I have like orange hairs on the shin of my pants. What a nice cat. Kind of crazy though. It's Monday. I got lucky today because I wake up at 6:30 and then leave to drive to school to teach at 7. At like 6:45, I got a text from the principal at the school. He said that their school's canceled today because a water pipe burst in the school. So it's been a nice day out here. I've mostly been playing music. Have a nice music setup, stuff I brought from the city. I'm about to take out the trash. Not too exciting. I thought I could do a quick tour of the snowy land. Peaceful out here, very quiet. Cabin's small, looking good. Ready for the roof, but won't happen until 2026. Wow, look at these prints on the ground. This wasn't me. I think this is a cat. This is so interesting. This is the path that Ali and I walk on. I haven't been back here in a long time, but there's footsteps on it. So a cat's been walking on it, or another animal. Ali's little work desk. I'm following the footsteps. This is kind of Green Central. Neighbor's house. I thought this might be something fun to show. I got this water testing kit, 16 in 1. So we had the bacteria test done for the well, which came back absolutely no bacteria in there, which was good. And then I also got the results for the metal test, which there was no harmful metal in there, so that's both good. But so there were three tests that you could do from the water testing place: the bacteria, the metal, and then aesthetic was the third one. Each of them cost $150. So I was like, oh, we don't need to do aesthetic because that seems like that's not health related. I should have looked up what aesthetic meant because it is things like taste and if there's cloudiness and stuff. But it also has a lot of the things that I would have liked to have known, like the pH, what minerals are in there, the hardness, and stuff. I should have just done the aesthetic, but I didn't. So that's why I got the 16-in-1 kit. Okay, let's see. It says to do it within 30 seconds for best results. That looks like total hardness is 0, free chlorine. It looks like between 0 and 0.5. There's no iron. Pretty standard results. Nothing interesting.
That's Cabbie-Style.